I just start breakfast. Yeah.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, want to give all praise to Yahweh by Yeshua, Yahweh Shai by Yeshua Kakadash. Them honors to the apostles and elders of New York and Connecticut. Many salutations to Yakim that's toiling in this truth. All right, we the Hebrew Israelites, we come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this place, Babylon, aka America. And we're here to give warning to our people, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. Also, foreign Israelites, people who might look like other nations, but are in fact they're Israelite. If this message resonates with you, right, this is a chance for you to wake up and turn back to the Heavenly Father before it gets very, very, very dark here. And what I mean by very dark, well, as you can see, you know, the supply chain, globally speaking, has been grossly slowed down, right? To the point to where it's causing various shortages, whether it be in fertilizer, whether it be, you know, in oil, right? In oil products, and that's numerous products. Case in point, plastic. Plastic is a product of petroleum, which is of oil. So what are you starting to see, you know, in the store when it comes to bottled water, where, well, it's an increase in prices, like a dollar and change. A case of water is like $7.30 now, versus it used to be like $5 and some change. Well, that's because producing plastic is becoming more expensive because of the war, right? And that's just one product that's being affected. Numerous products that's produced by oil is being affected by this war, man. And it's a trickle down effect. You know, it's going to eventually, you know, affect you. People more and more are starting to lament about the grocery bill, right? And the reason why is because it's getting more expensive out here to eat. And with this war continuing, guess what? There's going to be more of a squeeze on the people, which is going to cause what? Uproars on the people. Other people is going to cause what? Extreme doctrines to come forth, which is going to cause violence in the street. Okay? And what we always talk about, what we always like to point out here, is one thing that Esau Edom can always depend on is so-called black fear. When everything goes wrong in America, who's blamed? You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. And chiefly, to keep it a buck, the so-called Negro, man. Right? Well, I can't even say that. Because look what the whole ICE ordeal. Jake is being has been made the face of terrorism, the Northern tribe, the so-called Latino. Right? So now that these things are going on, it'll behoove you to pay attention and to wake up, because things are not going to get better on planet Earth. In fact, for the individual, it's going to get worse. Okay, it's going to be very worse for you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. Right? Hey, let's get that in Jeremiah 30:7, because we're starting to see the time of Jacob's trouble being made manifest, right? Before our eyes. That word manifest basically means made apparent, or it's being made bare. It's being time of Jacob's trouble is manifest, man, right? Which is going to be a poly crisis. It's going to be multiple crises going on. Go ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7, and I'm gonna start at verse 25 in the NLT. It says, "Terror and trembling will overcome my people. They will look for peace, but not find it."
Right, terror and trembling will overcome my people, the Israelites, man. It's gonna be terror. It's gonna be fear out here in these streets.
Right.
All right, especially when you cannot eat, man. It told me a terrible feeling to know, oh man, I can't feed my children, right? This is why we out here on the highways and byways. One, to give warning, and also we're here to get a covering for our family, man. Yes, we have a ulterior motive. And that ulterior motive is shit. We're trying to get salvation for our own self. We want to get a covering for our own family. So we're working on our salvation in fear and trembling on a righteous side. But see, people are gonna feel that that fear and anxiety on that left-hand side, man. Right? All these people that walking over down the street scoffing, laughing, playing, kikiing, skipping. You know what I'm saying? Right? When they paid attention, when they walked up the street, you so-called Negro Latinos, Native Americans, rest of you heathens, you can fuck off. Right? But you Israelites that had an opportunity to repent, and you saw this message and you laughed, you're gonna know that we were telling the truth only by death by pain.
Yep.
That time is coming, brother.
Right.
You got some more to that?
No, I'm gonna read it again.
Go ahead.
Ezekiel 7:25 in the NLT. Terror and trembling will overcome my people. They will look for peace, but not find it.
That's right. So terror and trembling is coming to here, to America, aka Babylon the Great. It's not going to be peace on the earth. Look around you. You can see that, guess what? It's getting substantially bad out here.
Right.
And the only thing that's going to cover you is Yahweh by Shah, the true name of the Heavenly Father, which is a so-called black man.
Right.
Okay? That's what's going to save you, bro. Right? There's a term called, oh my goodness, I just had it in my head. It's like basically normacy bias. Thank you, brother. Call liar. Yeah, look it up.
Gotcha.
When things go bad, thank you, brother. When things go bad, people always look for it to go back to normal.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not going back to normal, man. We're facing a global, economic crisis, man, and it's not getting any better. It's only going to get worse. Okay? And if you're not considering the times that you're living in, guess what? Fear and terror is going to overcome you in that day.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
I got the definition. I'll
Please.
got one more verse too.
Go ahead.
I'll get the definition first. This is the AI overview for normalcy bias. It says normalcy bias is a cognitive distortion that causes people to underestimate the likelihood or severity of a disaster.
Right, it's a cognitive disorder. Basically means, it's dealing with the mind. It's a mind disorder that naturally pushes away, saying the bad times, so that so that they get their mind towards looking for something that's peace and pleasant.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And that's not gonna happen, man.
Right.
Bad times are coming.
Right.
Peaceful times aren't coming here, man. And we're wired as humans to do what? To survive. So, you're automatically gonna be optimistic because you're trying to survive.
It says it's a cognitive distortion that causes people to underestimate the likelihood or severity of a disaster. Assuming that things will continue as they always have, individuals ignore warning signs and fail to take protective actions, believing that a return to routine will be swift.
That's right. So people think, this war will be over. We'll get the straight house moves back up and running. And you know what? We're going to continue, in our folly, or we're going to continue working on America, MAGA, make America great again. It's not happening.
Some more too.
Go ahead.
It says this bias acts as a mental defense mechanism, but can be deadly.
Right. It's a defense mechanism to say, everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry, be happy. Right? Which is, that defense mechanism is good when certain tragedies happen to you or misfortunes happen to you. Like, say, for instance, you get in a car wreck, it's a minor car wreck, and your mind is racing like, oh man, my insurance gonna go up, I'm gonna get in the car. You know, it's a you're wired to say, you know what, everything will be fine, and to calm yourself down. But with that same wiring, right? That same wiring could be detrimental to you, right? When there's a huge crisis that's about to happen,
Right.
like what's about to happen here, man.
Right. It's going to the
Right quick, because if you're not preparing for really what's happening, you're not going to be prepared for this time in which we're living in.
right.
And the only way we are to prepare is to be followers of Jehovah Shah. You know, you got to have that mark of exemption, the law upon you, that's going to exempt you from the coming pearl times in which we're living in. All right. So the inhabitants of the earth are following the leader, which are the blind. The blind leading the blind is what you see. They're not preparing. They're talking about going out. I got to get a little bit more of this, more of this. That's not going to save them in this time frame. All right. Only Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Got a precept.
Go ahead, brother.
Amos 6 and 3 in the NLT, you push away every thought of coming disaster, but your actions only bring the day of judgment closer.
So you have people here. They let me tell you, you got the mic. They had they push away the time of trouble,
Right.
but their actions are bringing it closer.
Man.
Right? You case in point, the whole feminism movement, right? That's people say, oh, it's not gonna get bad here. I'm gonna continue in that mindset. Well, that feminism is destroying society.
Man.
Actually, when you do research on feminism, they're in a movement called the fifth wave movement. The fifth wave of feminism, which the fifth wave of feminism is basically decadence. It's basically just sleeping around. It literally, if you look it up, it's literally called sexual exploration, to where you just freak off in a sense. Well, that very mindset destroys the nation.
Right.
You don't know who the father is.
Right.
You have kids that you don't want, right? Or if you don't have these kids, guess what? You unaliving your children, right? You had the 1,000-yard stare. Wonder why you can't get a intimate bond with the opposite sex, or even nowadays, shit, female,
Man.
because you don't ran yourself out,
Man.
right? Now you got these demons on you, right? In a time in which the economy is going bad, to where it's essential for you to have a partner to take care of you, but you can't mentally, spiritually, even take on a partner because you don't freak yourself off for so many years.
Right.
That's gonna lead to your fucking destruction.
That's right. Got some more of this
Go ahead.
All right, so going back to this definition of this AI overview of normalcy bias, I'm gonna read this part again. It says this bias acts as a mental defense mechanism, but can be deadly in a crisis. It says how it manifests. During an emergency, the brain tries to process new threats by comparing them to past non-threatening experiences.
Right. And what has Esau Edom? See, Esau Edom does certain things to pacify the masses when it comes to major events. Every other year, the government shut down. Now you would think, oh man, that's a big thing. The government shutting down, right? Now you hear about it, it's not a big deal.
Right.
These various mass shootings. You know, back when I was a kid in high school, you know, you hear about mass shooting, man, people about to come out and pray. We have to, you know, people reflecting. People like, man, when the first mass shooting was Columbine, bro. And people were like, man, we got to really, where's the nation going, man? We need to pray. You know, I went to a Edomite school, Edomite in, well, I wouldn't say it was predominantly northern tribe, but the people who ran it was Esau. So there's a sketch about the Edomites there, Jake there. You know what I'm saying? So there was still prayer in the school. Now we were present. We were praying the church day bonjour, but nevertheless, I'm saying all that to say there was a time of spiritual reflection in these schools, well, in the nation as a whole. That has been desensitized by all these mass shootings that you hear about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Esau Edom has done a very good job at desensitizing the masses from ultra sex, ultra violence, substantial disorder, all for the okie doke of the times that we're living in now. This is why what we're doing is so imperative, because we're standing on our watch and giving our people warning, like, hey, no, don't fall asleep.
That's right.
Don't fall for the Trojan horse. Bad times are coming here, man.
Yep, right.
You know?
Right. It says, that's all. That's all. All right.
But go ahead. Cause we can eat on this for a couple of seconds.
Psalms 37 and 35 says, I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. And just kind of like what you were saying, you know, how the thing, normalcy of happening is basically the wickedness is normal now to you.
Right.
You know, everything is that's bad is good and everything is good is bad now. Look at, like you mentioned, those with the shooting. You know, you see that, people be like, oh my goodness, I remember Valentine, you know. It was like a moment of silence there in America.
Yeah.
Like, they were like, oh, shit.
Motherfucker had candles
Yeah.
pointing to the sky, she crying, shit.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, oh my God, you know.
Yeah, but now it's like, okay, man, look at that, another shooting.
Yeah.
Man, would you hear about what happened?
Yeah.
with Drake?
Yeah. Drake got new album out. Got 3 of them.
All that, you know, so, and that's the thing. That's why now you see all these Amber Alerts. Every other day, Amber Alert. Now people ain't paying attention to the shit,
Bro,
you know?
it came out that all these officials of the government are fucking pigs, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas just like the elder say, just kept eating sandwiches. Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
Yeah.
Well,
You heard about Pew Shiesty?
right.
You know that was in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Nigga tell you more about Pooh Shiesty, you know what I'm saying, than damn the government in disarray, man.
Man.
Right.
Right? The majority of people are complete zombies, man.
Yeah. What you see constantly is not a surprise to you anymore.
That's right.
So wickedness is spread itself like a green bay tree. So every day you see, all you see is iniquity that's constantly. Lord got to come and make his presence known. That's why all this, like you said, all this chaos is about to erupt. People not paying attention to it. They're not ready for that. When they, like you say, you have some that's complaining on the internet, but just wait till you start seeing mass death. You're going to see not just 500 people laid off, it'll be 1 million people out of work over here within a month. Things going to start changing here, you know?
Hey, I'm gonna get that. You got something? Yeah,
Come. Just lay back the elder. This is Matthew 24.
Priest.
It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. As the brother was going into, wickedness has been spread throughout the entirety of the earth. 2 Ezra chapter 15 says that he has exceedingly polluted the earth. His hurtful works are fulfilled. So what you see happening is the love of many waxing cold now, man. The second part of it. All right. So the love of many, you know, the brothers going into, you know, not giving a shit about what happens on this phone when it comes to the amber,
Right.
somebody getting gunned down. Jake will sit here and talk to you all night about the NFL draft,
Right.
or who's boxing, the MMA fight. He'll tell you the stats about all of that.
Right.
But when it comes to what's really going to save his life, what's within this word, man, he ain't got nothing.
Yep. Right. People start fighting over who's better and who's the GOAT in basketball.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. They'll fight. Yeah. But they won't fight for the truth or for this word.
Right. Hey, I got something that's gonna tie right into that precept that you read. This is the definition of that word. Is AI overview or desensitized. Desensitized means man. Desensitized means having a diminished emotional or physical reaction to a stimulus that would normally affect you.
Right.
It implies becoming less sensitive, reactive, and responsive over time.
Right. So people are desensitized to what? To violence, to over sexualization, right?
Right.
To mass shootings, to PDF files, which so-called white man is a complete PDF file. 58% of pedophiles are Edomites, a white man. A white man. You come back and say it.
So sure.
You got strong out down the street, boy. You going to slavery.
That's right.
You going to slavery, boy.
That's it.
So sure. White
Yeah.
It says,
Yeah.
right. It says emotionally, it occurs when repeated exposure to triggers such as trauma, violence, or highly emotional situations lead to a dulled emotion response or a lack of empathy.
Yeah, he got hot when I brought out that statistic. I didn't even say anything about white people.
Yeah, right, exactly.
He said, well, 58%. No. You look it up. The most people who engage in pedophilia are so-called white men.
That's
They
right.
have an infatuation with destroying things that's pure.
That's right.
Look how they run the entire earth.
That's right.
Dude,
They'll run the entire earth with that mindset, man.
Said a whole islands.
Yeah,
Right.
islands. He got triggered.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Yeah.
No, that was it on that definition.
Yep.
He went to go all the way down the street to say something.
Yeah.
Right.
But he got the shirt on. Was the white pride worldwide?
Yeah. I didn't even say that. I didn't even say nothing to him.
Nope.
Right.
No.
So you got pedophilia running and he got triggered.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
Because you know what it is.
Yeah, he do.
He know what it is. Talking about 58% of pedophilia bracket. No.
Right.
Look up the stats right now.
Right.
Right? You don't want to look up that stat. Look up that stat. Go to chat and look up stat. Who engages in the most child assaults, sexual assaults? It's gonna be Esau. Trust me, I looked it up before. Matter of fact, I got it queued up right here. Because Esau like to throw out these stats, things of that nature, man. You know? Esau like to throw out these stats. Get big and bad, you know what I'm saying, when you get down the street. And I love it. Hey, that's what I love it, dog. Let's make our forehead hard against one another.
Right.
You know?
See all the signs up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You don't supposed to be like, okay, let them talk. Stand up. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You got to stand up on your 2 feet. As they say in the world, 10 toes down.
in the face of those who show no account for our labor.
Yep.
Right? The Edomites set our face against Mount Seir. Scripture goes into.
Right. Real quick. U.S. Sentencing Commission sexual abuse cases and sentencing data for sexual abuse, which includes various offenses, not just those involved children. 55.1% of those sentenced were white.
There you go.
Over half of the percentages. Okay, for production of child pornography specifically, about 67% of individuals were white. Okay,
Right.
Let's go back. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down. Bottom line: whites make up the majority of predators in child abuse, sexual crime database, largely because they're the largest in the U.S. population and because of how reporting and prosecution works. So, in a nutshell, they make up the majority.
All right, precept back.
Go ahead, Doc.
This is Ephesians chapter 5 and 3. It says, let there be no sexual immortality, impurity, or greed among you.
Immorality.
Immorality. It's like impurity or greed among you. All right? We're coming in the time that Esau's going to have to get out of this society, man, because he's being made known who he is. He's sexually immoral.
Right.
Right?
I mean, if you think about it, he's the one who propagates this whole eternal lifestyle because he's a natural born faggot. Okay. That's the man that's into all this loot. In fact, It's a part of his Greek culture. There's a term called pederasty, okay, in which the aristocrats were engaged in sexual acts with teenage boys to keep down the population, which was an ancient form of eugenics.
Yep.
This is what they push here. It's not a coincidence that the civil rights movement has now included, the alphabet community.
Right.
Why is that? Because it's a way in which to keep the population of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American down, which was a tactic in Greek culture, man.
Yep.
Okay. Right. That's another thing we ain't talking about. Race skirmishes is going to happen too, brothers. Esau Edom feels like his back against the wall. That nigga was guilty.
Yep.
I didn't say anything about Esau.
Yep.
He guilty.
Right.
Guilty. Right? That's another thing, man. That sword is gonna happen too as things get more dire out here. And a lot of you people out there you think that the human race is your family, you're gonna find out otherwise, man. You so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. A lot of you people, you're too soft, you're gonna get a foot up your ass.
That's right.
Especially by these Edomites, man. The scriptures say never trust your enemies for a reason. Right? And Sirach 12 and 10.
Right.
Right? This is because he's diplomatic with you, right? And share a beer with you at the bar doesn't mean that he's your brother.
Right.
He just knows how to be diplomatic. Right? But when that time comes, he's going to choose his own.
Right.
Okay? You got some?
This is Job 30 and 1. It says, but now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would not disdain to have set with the dogs of my flock. And you look at that, where Job was at in the land of Uz, he probably was dealing with certain men, like certain Edomites and things like that. But like I said, I wouldn't even put these niggas with my dog. But I do have to work, politic with them or deal with them through sometime in life, through day-to-day life. But do I trust this man? No. But the moment you look away and something breaks down, he will what? He'll stab me in the back. Right. That's what happened down, I bring it up the time with Katrina. And Hurricane Katrina, after Hurricane Katrina, you had Jake walking around because it was bad out there. But what were these Edomites doing? Shooting them. They were shooting at him. And you got video documentaries. They was talking about Jake, telling them like what they're gonna do to him when they see him. Now, if that would have been before Katrina, they would have been, oh, hey, how you doing, Billy? Hey, Rob, how you doing? But then after that, when things really hit the fan, they really show you who they are. See, but Jake always want to be cool with everybody. Like I said, when you come in the party, you see Edomite going to everybody, hey, trying to get them all involved. You can do the same thing as vice versa. Jake walking to a party with the Edomite, they ain't going to be too friendly. They may act friendly to you, but they might try to get you somewhere and do something to you.
Yeah. Well,
never trust our enemy.
Yeah, well, they'll use it as a life as a party.
Yeah.
Go dance, come on. Yeah.
What was that a few years ago where this Jake was out there, was about at a beach or somewhere with some Edomites about to carry him out, and they were finna do something, but the one that brought him recording it like they were finna do something to him.
Yeah.
Like say, we're live at the party, but now let's go tie him up to a tree.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you had that one looked up and she's
Nobody know what she had. You know what?
That kid about Alpha Kinsey.
Yeah.
That nasty nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He is fucking Edomite, bro. Like the elder said, man, these niggas is guilty, bro. They guilty, and the Lord is shining the light on their ass, man. And also let nigga know his kingdom going down. He see America crumbling, man. That's right.
Yeah.
He see this place crumbling, bro. And it's going, and that, like the elder said, they already, bro. Before we even came over here, the elders showed us that we was standing by the damn sign and we didn't see a nigga plastering. What was that shit? not mixing. Don't mix,
Mix
mix
race
races,
is-
killing white people.
Killing white people.
Don't kill your race. White lives matter. So more and more this propaganda is being pushed,
Right.
and more of these Edomites are getting in that mindset. Like the elder said, just because a nigga have a beer with you or speak to you at the bar or so-called cool, say, hey, what's up, Tyrone? At fucking work, don't mean that them niggas is your fucking friend, man. They just gonna find out the hard way. You know.
Yep. Hey, because this place here is a hub. It's a hub for white supremacists, man.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Here in Dallas, you know, they come here to you know, to work out and, you know, to basically fellowship with one another. Here in I believe it's in one of the Carolinas. I want to say South Carolina. Right? So they gearing up, they working out, they shooting, they getting it together. You know what I'm saying? For basically Jacob's trouble, because there's a term called accelerationist, to where they're waiting. It's a concept that says when, you know, there's turmoil here, they're going to accelerate, the white supremacists are going to accelerate their turmoil by doing what? By killing you niggas.
that's right.
All right? And a telltale sign that they're ready to make a move is they're putting their women out there to speak.
Yep.
So now you start to see more women on YouTube, on Instagram, and they're saying you got these people out here chipping out, and nobody's gonna say nothing to them because they're white women, they're white angels. But you gotta think they have a community behind them, man. They know, and they're smart enough to know. Hey, okay, I'm married. If my man says this, our livelihood is gonna be destroyed. So basically, they're political pimping. They're wise. Like get out there and say what I want to say, baby.
Yep. Right.
Right.
Okay. And you niggas, meanwhile, you niggas out here, you know what I'm saying, still debating about the stupidest shit, man. Still over here talking about passport bros and living like a child. You motherfuckers talking about living a fantasy, talking about the red pill movement. Right, which it has some good talking points, but that's over with, man. The real movement really is getting the hell up out of here. By Shimmy how was shot, man. Right? You know?
Right.
That's gonna get you out of here.
Right.
Oh, he came back. So tell me about the statistic you was telling me about, bro. Tell me about the statistic. You said something when I said about the pedophile.
58% of all new child sex crime cases are black.
No, that's not true. I just looked it up. I just looked it up, brother. Okay, I just looked it up. Check this out. It said 55% are white. Here, pedophile cases. And you people have an fascination with killing the things that are pure.
Right.
I can't hear you walking away. Come back. Come back. Be a man, bro. Be a man. Be a man. Come on. What?
Per capita.
Per capita.
Yeah.
Explain to me.
Per capita. Per 100,000 people.
Okay.
Like the murder rate. Black murder rate is 21 per 100,000 people. The white murder rate is 1.3.
Okay.
The black women murder at a 3 times the rate as a white man.
Okay.
You can look that up. It's per
That's
capita.
fine. Wait, check this out. 2/3 of our people gotta go. They're gonna be destroyed. No. We take responsibility about that. They gotta go. But you people, what you have done on the face of the earth, the entire world is in shambles. Hold on. I'll let you speak. The entire world is in shambles because of you. Okay.
The Jews.
No, the Jews are white.
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not white. The power of disassociation, my people. Oh, that's not me. That's not our people. I'm white. They're white. They're European. They're not Israelites.
They don't claim
They're not Israelites.
They're Ashkenazis.
You right? Which are who? Europeans.
Right.
And a little bit
Polish. They're Polish. They're Edomites. You're a cloth, my brother. Yes, they are.
They're not us.
You're an Edomite.
Mixed race.
You're an Edomite. You understand what I'm saying? You're an Edomite.
No, I'm an Adamite.
You're an Edomite. An Adamite. An Adamite.
Adam.
Oh my God.
The white man was Adam.
Okay, so Adam.
Endemic race.
So who
It
came?
means ruddy skin. It
So
means
who came from?
blood.
So who came from Adam? Who came from Adam? That's on the face of the earth now.
From Adam?
Yes.
The endemic race.
No, man, no.
Race. Then you had Cain and Abel.
Yeah, came by. Then who else?
Cain and Abel.
Okay.
And
Who else?
She went on and had sex with him.
That doesn't say that in the Bible. You're adding on to the scriptures. Yes, you are.
What verse, what scripture?
Which scripture? It's King William, the King James Version.
Yeah, that's go to the Bible. Yeah, that's Jew wash bullshit.
No, it's not. You making stuff up, bro. Yeah. Yeah, under your supervision, the world is in shit. But that's okay though, because the Most High is gonna send his son back to rectify everything.
That's right.
You're gonna go into slavery.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Isaiah 14 and 21. Isaiah 14 and 21. No, you're not. It's over. It's over, brother. Hey, the majority of your people, the majority of your men are homosexuals.
That's right.
The majority of your men are gay.
That's
They don't like men. They don't like women. You're not procreating, brother. It's over.
Recessive.
It's over.
The other way in evolution.
You're over. Your woman wants us.
That's it.
Yes, she does. Go ahead. Read the scriptures. Isaiah 14 and 21.
It's Isaiah 14 and 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers.
That's right. Esau Edom is going into slavery, man. Right, for all the iniquity that he's produced on the face of the earth.
Right.
Okay? It's over.
Right.
It's over. The world is in total chaos under you people, man.
Right.
Look at the so-called developed worlds.
Right.
Right? Men and women are at each other's throat. People are procreating. Mental illnesses are at all-time high. Pollution. Right? The children going missing at a perpetual rate. Right? Children, the masses of the people are stupefied, obese. Who rulership is this under? Huh? Who's destroying this earth?
Right.
Who displaced billions of people for propaganda? Right? Who's committed imperialism throughout the world?
Right.
Hey, you so-called white people, man.
Right. He said the OJOs are not white. No, they're part of your tribe. Right.
Yeah, I said, under your rulership, the world is in disarray. Well, that's not us, that's the Jews.
Right.
Yeah, I said, they're your people.
Them your people.
That's you. Talking about Adamite.
Right. But through Adam, what are your?
That's what I was trying to get to him. He didn't understand. He said, Esau Edom was going to slavery. Hey, I love it, man. We got to get back to these basic scriptures, bro.
Right.
This is why we out here, man. The son of perdition is going to be brought low.
Some said, Isaiah 14:12 NLT.
Yeah, read it, team.
Isaiah 14 and 21 NLT.
Lift your voice up just a little bit, brother.
Says, kill this man's children. Let them die because of their father's sin. They must not rise to come to earth, filling the world with their city.
That's right. Esau Edom got to be taken out of the way. Because if not, there's going to be concrete jungle everywhere that you turn, man.
Right.
The people are lamenting under this man's rulership. But he's able to say, oh, it's not us, it's just the Jews. I'm an Adamite. Right? Idiot.
Right.
All the Adamites were taken out of the way except for Noah. That's what I was trying to get to.
That's the same fucking Edomite that's gonna be at work Tuesday smiling in Jay Sucker's face.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, man? You enjoy your Memorial Day? But then, you know what I'm saying, on the weekend, fuck, bro, Esau is showing his fucking true colors, man. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Esau showing his true colors, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake, bro, You gonna learn that this nigga is a goddamn devil, man.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Then when the whole situation with Kaepernick happened, he gonna try to get that bring it up in conversation. Yeah, the whole Kaepernick thing. I just didn't like it, man. Just disrespected the flag. You know, I'm a native. I'm a veteran. Lying and shit.
Right.
Esau just lie about being a veteran. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
veteran. It's just disheartening.
Right.
Bitch
Nigga,
ass nigga, you wasn't no veteran.
nigga get that goddamn vid, then they get that damn veteran hat from the fucking corner store.
Yeah, get that shit from
Get that with Navy store.
yeah, get
Yeah.
that shit from fucking
Yeah.
Polly at the gas station, man.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, shaking his hand all hard. Thank you for your service. Oh, well, I'm just still doing my thing.
Right.
Nigga ain't never served a day in his life, man. Bring that shit up just to make you feel uncomfortable. So all that microaggression, it's about to be at the door. It's about to be up and personal
Right.
for you, for a lot of you people, man, that believe in this man, Esau Edom. Okay, right? But you know what? At the end of the day, Esau Edom, you going down, bro.
That's right.
Right? Hey, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. Hey, for allowing our enemy to come out here, man.
That's right.
Because sometimes you need that. You need that.
That's, if I may,
Yeah.
that's a great sign at the end of the day. Because we're at the end of days. That's what it shows. Everything is being revealed. This devil has to be revealed before Yahweh Shah comes back and returns, man.
Right.
And the prophets are revealing this devil. Everybody, man, if you would have seen it, it was Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom out here. Everybody looking at this man in disgust, just walking out like, you piece of shit. All right, back in the day, white supremacy was sky high. Right now, it's no supremacy about this white demon that's walking this earth right now. Right?
He's a loser.
Yep.
All his talking points come from us. White lives matter. Oh, how original. Right? Esau, how he speaks, how he talks. It's all go back to the creation of Jake, man. This man has no creativity, right? And that shows you something, man. That shows you that this man is being taken down. Hey, the wisdom of Timon is being brought low. Go ahead, Aunt.
Obadiah 1:2.
There you go.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised.
That's right. So everybody looking at this guy Esau Edom like, man, you the fucking problem, bro. Right? He'll say, oh, it's just the Jews, but Trump is over there bombing children indiscriminately.
Man.
Right? Oh, but he'll bring up Chicago. But this motherfucker is bombing schools, bombing people, starving them out.
Right.
In Cuba, starving them out. Right?
That's right.
Ransacking basically South America. Stole the president, took the natural resources. And they say, no, we just conquered it.
Right.
Piece of shit.
Hey,
That's exactly what he said. I said, under your rulership, the world is, has been destroyed. He said, no, we just conquered it.
That's it.
So this man got to be brought low. And he did conquer it.
Yeah, but what do you do once you conquer it? Once you have seized everything.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, it was all according to prophecy, man.
Exactly.
Right.
You see, the Lord allowed that to happen. But that shows you the pride of this fucking devil of thinking that he did that shit on his own.
Yep.
The white man did. We did that.
Yeah.
But it tells you when you read Isaiah, when you get Isaiah 10, you read in the NLT, it speaks about the Assyrians. You know what I'm saying? They don't think that they're a tool of the Most High.
sorry.
They don't understand that they're a tool of the Most High, man.
Right.
This nigga don't understand that everything that this nigga got, Yahweh Shemi Awashai gave it to him in order to fulfill prophecy. You see? What is that? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Right.
That blessing, he had to going back to the blessing that Isaac gave him, the sword, and he would have the fatness of the earth. That had to be made manifest, bro.
Right.
You see? Daniel's, when he speaks about that fourth beast, the end of that beast, you know what I'm saying? 2nd Ezra chapter 6, all that had to be manifest, bro. You see? So the Lord did that to ultimately set this nigga up in a trick bag, man.
Right.
This nigga don't understand it, and they hurt, man. Esau hurt, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He know this shit going down, man.
Right.
That nigga white, they approve it. Bitch, you know you want to be. Quit playing, man. All these motherfucking white hoes want it. Want
Yep.
Jake, man.
Yep.
All nations want these men on this sign.
Yep.
Right? Quit fucking playing,
Yep,
man.
yep. Your woman once says, I told him, You're not procreate, bro. All your men are faggots.
Right. And that's bro.
It's just the truth.
Right.
That's
It's
that,
over.
that's that sign. He was like, they stopped mixing with these niggas. You know?
Mhm.
And they said that, hey, if over what I think about the next 20 or 30 years, white people basically gonna be
Wiped out.
wiped out. Because one thing, like I say, they fruitcake and they women love Jake. And when they mix, even with heathen nation, when they mix in with any other nation, they come out with what? Pigment. You gotta think, they're the only ones that don't have pigmentation.
Yep.
So yeah, every time you getting a little ink in, you know, they put a little ink in these women.
Yep.
They coming out and now they looking at them like, damn, you full of color. Now, you have some tears, you have Eve jump over there with them time to time, but they love the man. They love Jake. So hey, so that's why you got these signs coming up now, like you wearing that shirt, saying, you know, talking about basically white pride worldwide. They saying we got to come together before we're wiped out.
Right.
You know, we got to come together, and like you say, it's the shirts first, it's the signs. Eventually, he gonna come like his sword. He gonna really bring that out and start looking for Jake. Anything that happened with lobster or the economy breaking down or something, they gonna blame you, Jake, because that's that perpetual hatred that nigga he has for you.
Yep. That's right.
Man. You see how he brought up all those tickets. But black people, the more violent, and going back, your people the one who set that shit up.
Yep.
Sorry.
You said all these, you put rap music on Jake. You allowed this shit. That way you can point the finger, man.
Yeah.
So you can have, like, going back to what you said, black fear.
Yeah.
That way he can point the finger at Jake.
Yep.
All right, when really this nigga's the fucking problem. Everybody knows that, man.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I said, we acknowledge that 2/3 of our people got to go, right? We acknowledge that, but look at your rulership, bro. The people are in total disarray. But you know what he said? Oh, not us, it's the Jews.
Right.
I said, look, all the power of disassociation.
Children shall complain of an ungodly father.
I ain't gonna say it to you.
Niggas all
Yeah, I said they're not Israelites. They're Europeans. They're Edomites like you. He said, no, I'm an Adamite. No, nigga, you're an Edomite.
Right.
You know?
Right. Oh man.
Bitch ass nigga. Well, I love it though, man. You know? I love it. You know? Show me your hatred, nigga.
If I may, I read quick to Quan. Esau is the most violent man on the earth. The scriptures call him the violent man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he wants to try to project that onto to Jake, man. You know what I'm saying? They always gonna put a brown face, you know what I'm saying, as the problem. Right?
Yeah.
When it's truly them, that's the problem, man.
Yeah.
Right?
And he'll paint himself in a good light. No, we didn't kill everybody. We conquered them.
Yeah.
It sounds better.
Right.
98% of our Native American brothers decimated.
Right.
All the treaties that they made with this man broke it. Right? They tell us you know what, you guys need to get it together, man. You know, you're not slaves anymore. After slavery, what happened? Jim Crow, black hoes. Numerous so-called black cities burned down by Esau Edom.
Right.
Sharecropping, redlining. Right?
Right.
Not to mention the media that was implemented. Right? To push the pimp culture, black exploitation.
Yep.
Okay? CIA operates, you know what I'm saying, sowing discourse in our communities,
Talking about drugs.
talking our drugs and walking out.
Right. Literally, crack was created in a university in California
Yeah,
and pushed in Jake's neighborhood, man.
right. That-
You the fucking problem, bro.
yeah, there wasn't no 17-year-old boy talking about, oh my God, Eureka. Hey, cuz, hey, cuz, I know a nigga from West Coast. Hey, cuz, we finally made it, cuz. Look at this rock, cuz. You know how much we can make this off of this, cuz?
Right. Right.
I know, nigga. Meth. Where the fuck you think that came from?
Right.
That was made in the lab. Fentanyl, made in the lab.
Yeah.
How the fuck is it getting over here?
Right.
When that fentanyl is used in the medical field, man.
Right.
They get at the patients when they're hurting. So how is that on the streets, man?
Right.
right? Okay, if you say, oh, I saw it's a conspiracy, let's go to the drug. Let's go to the food industry,
Right.
right? Look at the food that's pushed here.
Mhm.
Straight poison,
Yeah, how would you fucking
addictive,
Mhm.
right? Filled with chemicals, filled with salt and sugar, to make the masses addicted to it. To push all them endorphins in your mind to make you go back to it. A motherfucker will be sober all their life but have a cheese problem.
Man, damn. Yeah. Yep.
Can I get this real quick?
Of course you can.
He came over and decimated the Native American. This is that nigga right here. This is Psalms 55 and verse 20. He had put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant, and this demon broke over 400 plus treaties, man. You know what I'm saying? That he made. You know, he didn't honor him because he's not an honorable person. He's not an honorable man, man. He didn't honor his word, man. You know, it says, verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, was in his mind, man. The whole time he had an agenda, which this nigga always has an agenda, man. Right now they're trying to achieve an agenda. That's what these dudes do, man. That's their MO. It says, his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can't trust this dude. The scripture tell you in Sirach, the 12th chapter, never trust thine enemy. You know what I'm saying? So Jake is through. The majority of our people, they trust this devil, man. And that's why they gonna, you know, hey, terrible things is coming to him, man. Follow behind this dude, man.
That's right, brother. What said?
Come on.
What said? You know what I'm saying? You got something? Go ahead, bro. Just break it down.
Just to go into, he said that Edomite said that he conquered. He got everything by conquering. You know, being the Lord's Lord, that's biblical when it comes down to it. But this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and 12. It says, woe to him that builded a town with blood and established a city by iniquity, man. The brother was going into, man. Every treaty he had, he was over there making a treaty with Iran, was still bombing people.
Right.
The same time.
Yo, come on, yeah, we ain't touched now, but they're moving like the Navy closer, moving certain missile weaponry closer.
Defense,
The fence weaponry closer. They say, yeah, we're gonna make a deal. And Iran was like, oh man, we're gonna get these sanctions lifted, man. We'll be able to trade on a global level, man. We're gonna be able to get our people out of this, this stagnant state, economically speaking.
right.
And you go and you fucking bomb school.
Yeah.
163 people gone, majority, if not, majority kids.
He go pure coward. Yeah. Here it is. Iran lift up the sanctions, and then he go block the motherfucker. If they open start our move, then they're gonna come and block the shit. It's crazy, man. That's why the Lord is a witness against you devils, man. That's why it's like one man can't condemn this man. Plus, you need the Bible to condemn Esau. See, real quick. This is Numbers 35, 29, and 30 in the NLT. There are legal requirements for you to observe from generation to generation, wherever you may live. All murderers must be put to death, but only if evidence is presented by more than one witnesses.
Right.
With the apostles and the bishops and men on down worldwide, man. This, which is Yahweh Shai coming in the volume of the book, is condemning this devil, man.
Right.
You see? All murderers must be put to death, but only if evidence is presented by more than one witness. No one may be put to death on the testimony of only one witness. This is go ahead.
No, make your point.
No, go ahead. You got go ahead.
No, make your point. Myself.
Go,
I was gonna bring a precept
I
back.
know it's gonna tie with it.
No, this Numbers 33, 35 and 33.
Mm-hmm.
So you shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So just tying up what the elder is talking about and what the brother had pulled out in Habakkuk, man. You see, Esau built this place off the blood of you so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans, man. You see? So in order for that, or in order for a recompense, a righteous recompense according to the Lord, this nigga blood has to be shed.
Right.
You see, that's why the script, that's why the Lord, I think it was it's either in Ezekiel 35, I think, when it talks about that blood. Since you didn't hate blood, the Lord had prepared blood unto thee. You see, so nigga, now it's your turn, the Lord. And that's hey, you even have particular presidents who said, man, what if God is black?
Yeah. Junior.
Was it? Yeah.
Junior.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, what if we
Jefferson
did?
said that too. Or am I mistaken?
What if he black and we done did this to these people, man? Because these fucking devils know, man.
Yep. they
You
know.
even had
Yep. No, I'm sorry.
you even had Thomas Jefferson say he actually roughly paraphrase, he mourned for his people because he knows that God's judgment is righteous. Knowing that they know what the fuck they did when they came over here, man,
Right.
to establish this place.
Hey,
You know?
Right. Hey, Jake, don't really look at the atrocity and how bad they was done through the transatlantic slave trade when they got us over here. Y'all don't look at history. Y'all try to be like bygone
Yeah.
and be back on.
Yep.
Bro, Esau did some horrible shit.
That's some wicked shit.
Some wicked shit. Bro, he was cutting me and rods off. And this wasn't like something that you had 2 or 3 people. They would have neighborhoods coming together watching you hang, then burn you. You know?
Yep.
This is like that. That's just a Saturday for them.
Yeah, picnic.
A picnic.
Right.
They don't bring no thrill like thrill you up like god damn.
Right.
Oh, let bygone be gone. That was a long time ago. No, bro, that wasn't that long ago.
And then even after that, it's just like, well, okay, so what was a year in which we need to stop complaining
Right.
and pull ourselves up by the bootstrap? Well, like what year? Okay, everything's even Steven.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you believe it.
Yeah, right.
Man.
He didn't forgive a goddamn thing. Esau has perpetually kept his foot on our neck, man.
Right.
Now it's more dealing with legislation, you know what I'm saying, in a late 20th century, which the 20th century was in the 90s. The 90s was the 20th century, brothers.
Yep.
1960s was the 20th century, bro. Jake was marching up and down the street, getting the hose there, talking about we shall overcome. Hell, here in Texas, it didn't desegregate until what, 1973?
Yep.
My dad went to a segregated high school, man. Had stories of in the deep south hiding from the KKK. This is in the 70s, 80s, bro. It's not a long time ago, bro. Okay? So Esau, you want to sit there and act like everything is cool, you know? Everything is cool and everything is dandy. Is like, you know, when have you gotten over? You tell us, when have you gotten over your hatred? When have you gotten over your God complex? You haven't. So guess what? You gonna get paid back, man.
Exactly.
For your perpetual hatred that you had towards us, the Most High gonna pay you back. Hey, Ezekiel 35,
Right.
right? Then we get Revelation 13 and 9. You know, Most High hasn't forgot, bro. You could throw out all these stats. You could throw out all these stats that you want to. The Bible is the answer. Hey, 2/3 of people gonna be destroyed. Now what? What about you, Esau? You got this stat. You got that stat. You got that stat. See how? What was the stats of the women that got raped during and the men that got raped during slavery?
Right.
I wanted the stats on that. I wonder how many so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans were killed when they were trying to establish their own cities.
Right.
What's the stat on that? How many churches were burnt down?
Right.
Right? So-called black churches burnt down because you wouldn't let Jake worship white Jesus with you. Well, I wonder what's the stats on that,
Man.
bitch ass nigga.
A lot of people were for Jesus. When they was doing that to Jake, they were doing it in the name of Jesus.
the transatlantic slave trade, they said the sharks traveled the boats.
Right. Yeah.
That's how many they was throwing over.
Right.
How much killing was going on.
Man.
The sharks keyed in on it, all the blood that was being saved. And they followed the boats, man. Gator bait.
Yep.
You know?
I think they still travel that path to this day.
Yeah.
That's what they saying.
Yeah.
That's supposedly.
Supposedly. Right.
Like after 400 years, I don't know about that, but
Right.
you know, fuck it, we gonna say it's true. That is. He's all we got pseudoscience too, white man. Shit.
Right.
Yes, yes. Right. Ezekiel 35.
Go ahead.
Start at 1.
Start at the point. You know the point that I'm on.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. It's Ezekiel 35 and 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
That's right. Read up on that because I want to. Yeah, read up to where it's talking about Esau. Start at 1. F it.
This book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and 1, it says, moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
Right. Mount Seir is an area, was a mount, I should say, in Edom. So the Most High tells us to set our face against it. It's a face to face, right? It's showing what is it showing? It's showing, that a battle is about to ensue, right? Right, and it's this battle that's about to ensue is one that's spiritual. So we're tearing down this place, spiritually speaking, with the words of Yahweh by Shemi Awashai. We're letting Esau Edom know in his face that you going down, bro.
Right.
Hey, you going down, boy? Go ahead, Doc.
It's Ezekiel 35 and 2. It says, Son of man,
Keep going. Just
yep, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord our power. Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
That's right. So the Most High is going to make Mount Seir, you Edomites, desolate. Right? What you've done to the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. All right? He's going to make you desolate. That's what desolate means, without any resources. You're going to be brought low. Okay? That time is coming. Okay? That time is coming, man. You're not going to be able to point the finger at us anymore. The Most High is going to judge you for all your iniquity. That's what Esau Edom depends on. When shit go wrong, just point out a nigga.
Right. Like that nigga was doing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Go ahead,
Ezekiel 35 and 4 says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, our power Yahweh.
That's right. So the Most High is going to make this place desolate. Chiefly, you Edomites, you so-called white people, bitch ass niggas.
No, he said, see y'all in heaven. You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
You be slaving them motherfuckers. Right. But definitely be in heaven.
Yeah, your ass gonna be goddamn me breaking rocks.
That's what we said. See you in heaven.
Mhm.
Right.
You breaking rocks.
Might be your slave on the loose, brother.
Our slaves didn't get no free time.
Sure. Go ahead, Ox. Keep on going on that.
So in Ezekiel 35 and 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
That's right. So this is what we've been bringing out. Esau Edom has a perpetual hatred towards you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, chiefly towards the Southern tribe, man, the so-called Negro. Okay, he's shown nothing but hatred towards us, man. Now it's more methodical now, and it's very subtle, but nevertheless it's still present. And shit, really on the cool with the Northern tribe, it's just blatant. You had the North, you had the so-called Native Americans living in complete squalor on reservations without running water. You had something else?
I was going to say Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and 1.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him and made no account for his labors.
That's right. This is what we're doing. We're standing up, right? And we're letting the world know, chiefly Esau Edom know that, hey, man, hey, we understand who we are now. We're the true nation of Israel, right? The northern tribe and the southern tribe are standing up on their feet and they're prophesying against this place, man. Right? And with us prophesying, guess what? We're going to be saved. Well, let me find it. The elect will be saved. Lord willing, we're a part of the elect. Okay? Because if you read down that very chapter, when they see us get beamed up, they're gonna be in astonishment. Like, these are the guys that we gave a no account for their life, loosely paraphrase. We thought that they were just niggas chipping out. They were just chipping out. They were just mad niggas. And lo and behold, the Most High had a way bigger plan for us. That time is coming, bro. We're supposed to get the hell up out of here. And with us getting up out of here, guess what? Esau Edom, you going down, bro.
Right.
Boy. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 12. It says, thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword.
That's right. So the Most High is going to cut off man and beast, meaning what? Basically the economy, you know what I'm saying? Commerce, all that's going to be cut short, man. Esau Edom, you're going to be brought low.
That's right.
Right? And you're going into slavery. Your ass is going to slavery, man.
Yep.
Right? And you're going to love it. You have a prime opportunity to repay society. We will get some sweat equity out of you.
Yep, sweat it.
You know, clean up these. You're gonna clean up the ocean, clean up the world from the pollution, and then you're gonna do a huge favor to society by cleaning up by yourself, by allowing yourself to be cleaned up, by being X'd out. This is gonna be a glorious day. Right? Go ahead, huh?
Ezekiel 25 and 14. It says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
That's right. So vengeance is going to be executed by the elect of the Israelites.
Right.
Right. Basically, we're gonna put your ass into hardcore bondage. We're gonna beat the shit out of you.
Right.
Right.
If I can add,
Make a point, bro.
yeah, if I can add, it said the Lord said He's gonna put His anger in us, man. Mad as we may be, it ain't good enough.
But I'm mad enough.
We not mad enough. Mad as hell. Don't get it twisted. But we not mad enough. So the Lord said He gonna put His anger in us, man. You know what I'm saying? His vengeance.
Right.
So, hey, bro, I can only imagine. You know, it's not gonna be good for you, man.
Yeah. He's gonna put that hatred like spirit on us, man.
Right.
Right. Hey, when we was going to nations, man, it was sanctioned. Whoever pissed on the wall, X their ass out.
Lord told us we went to one of them, and the Lord like he killed everything that breathed.
Yep. Everything, man, beasts. Saul got in trouble because he didn't kill the beasts.
Right.
He didn't kill all the Edomites.
He left Agag. Yep.
He was Agag. The Agagite. Let them alive.
The Lord won't do it. He won't done it. He ain't got no feelings about it, man.
Right.
His word is law. So shit, do what he say, get rolled on.
Yep.
He's a man of war.
Right.
Real.
Right.
They're gonna have to put that spirit on us, man.
Man.
We grew up weak as hell.
Been over here too long.
Been over here too long, man.
And the scriptures talk about taking his little ones and dashing them against the stone. Right.
Yeah,
You see?
so bad you doing that.
Right. Yeah.
Nigga,
Lord,
pick
I
up
have
the
to
baby, and then that Michael
Yeah,
Jackson song.
Queen. Yeah.
Michael Jackson song, come on, I'm gonna make the change. You set the baby there. I can't.
Yeah.
For the rest of my, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He saw
Nigga soft as hell. He saw a killer shit out your ass.
all this business.
Right, man. Shit, but going back to like it said in the verse, the Lord is going and they shall do according to his anger and according to his fury. When you read in the Zagorian Bible Dictionary, under the word for the definition of Edom, it says that they're the only nation that will not receive mercy from the Lord.
Right.
So this judgment that's going to go out, Esau is not going to receive 1 ounce of mercy, bro.
Right.
You see, and that lets you know how bad it's going to be. And that's why the Lord is going to have to give his, hey, that's why the scriptures say that, damn. That's why the scriptures say that we, the elect, are ultimately going to have power over spirits, because these niggas are going to try to off themselves, man, and try to escape judgment. So, hey, we're going to have power to put their spirits back in their fucking body. Right. Get your ass back in that goddamn field, man.
Yep, work their ass to death and wait and resurrect their ass.
Man, right. And leave your ass fucked up. And you better make that fucking quota.
Yep. Punch you in your fucking rib and break your rib and have you working the rest of the night. 3 weeks straight, 3 months straight of pure agony.
Like crumble that nigga ass up like fucking tails in the
Yeah.
tails on the hook. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who's that? Steve, the guy that was in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
He crumble his ass up and figure out where to have his ass working.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Scripture speak about meditating terror, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what brothers be doing, man. Meditating straight terror, man.
Man.
Brothers be coming up with a hot man. So you Edomites are in trouble, man.
Right.
Chipping out, man. What the fuck? Look, bro. Let me say this too. They always want to try to compare Jake to monkeys, gorillas, chimps. Put Jake's picture up and put a chimp up and put an Edomite picture up. You're gonna see who it closer resembles. The little bitty thin lips. Jake got pouty thick lips, man. You know, what are you talking about? Chimping out. That's y'all, bro.
Right.
You know, you the damn beast that came out the cave.
Right.
You know, that whole what's her name? Was it Lucy? That the
Yeah,
chimp
Lucy,
with the
yeah.
fire?
Oh yeah.
Lucy, that's your history, man. That's not our history.
Right.
Damn, devil.
But see, that's what they do. See, they want to look like Jake. What they do, they pump their lips up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They get the shit. The first one really getting the surgery, the Botox and all that. You trying to look like Jake.
Yep.
You want to be us. Yeah, tanning.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But like you say, you can't be out the sun too long. But what? I'm gonna go and get in this tan in bed, or I'm gonna sit in here for a while and then go back in. I want to be dark.
Bro, you got videos now on social media, little Edomite kids saying, I'm supposed to be black.
Damn.
One niggas crying, bro. Crying like that. Hey, I don't want to be white. I want to be black. Niggas crying, dog.
Damn.
Mama trying to convince him, no, you what you supposed to be. Niggas, bro, little boy, he like, this ain't what I'm supposed to be.
Oh, one more suntan lotion. Look at that.
No, bro, that's what he said. Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Bro, literally, bro, suntan, yes, bro.
Damn, that was the spirit.
Right.
What's liquid milk?
That was the spirit.
Bro,
Yeah, bro, man, say,
man, that is crazy, bro.
yeah.
In those times.
Yep.
Even chat GPT? That they asked if it could come as any nation, what nation? And they said,
Yeah,
even the damn AI said they would choose to be a so-called black person. You know? And that's Esau.
Right.
AI is Esau. But even the AI said he would rather come back because AI is bringing truth out, man. ChatGPT, AI overview, truth is coming out, man.
Right.
You know?
Sorry.
That's all.
This is Psalms. Kind of what we mentioned earlier. It's girl, what happened? It's Psalm 37, verse 32 and 33. It says the wicked wait in the NLT. It said the wicked wait in ambush for the godly, looking for an example. I mean, it's like Psalm 37 and 32. The wicked wait in ambush for the godly, looking for an excuse to kill them. But the Lord will not let the wicked succeed or let the godly be condemned when they are put on trial. And that's what they're going to do, you know, and that's what he do. Esau, Jake, but they aren't constantly looking to do what? To do away with it. Because, you know, these elites, they know, but they know who we are. They know who they are. They know if in due time, they're going to be removed and put out the way. So that's what they are trying to do, is do whatever they can to do away with so-called Black, Latinos, Native Americans. If it was Esau's, if his plan fully fulfilled, he would do away with all of you so-called Black, Latinos, Native Americans. Keep just a few of you entertained. Just a few of them.
Right.
But everybody, he would try to wipe you clean. And that's his whole agenda. That's what he planning on doing.
Right, nigga trying to do it now with that AI, he gonna be like fucking Space Jam. He gonna take your fucking talent and kill your ass. I don't want you, nigga. I don't want your talent. Have fucking robots jumping from the fucking free throw line, man.
I was gonna say they fear recompense. They fear the gravity of the thing.
Right.
You know, they like the, you know, that was he was doing it too. That he showed no mercy. You know, through all this time on earth, he showed no mercy to nobody, especially you Negroes, Hispanic, Native American Indians. All right, and so he says you, we're living in a time, desperate measures. All right, so he's got to put on that shirt.
Yeah.
He's got to raise up his banner, which is nothing but whiteness at the end of the day.
Right.
All right,
It's not standing on anything.
it ain't standing on nothing, man.
Right.
That's a social construct.
Even when it comes to his interpretation of the Bible,
Right.
there's no such thing as Adamites. The Adamites were killed.
Right.
The descendants of Noah are on the face of the earth.
Right. Right.
Right. His 3 sons, right, which made what the 18 nations. Ain't no fucking such thing as an Adamite. Things that he made. Basically, that's his way of forging. You know what I'm saying? His blessing again, man.
Right.
You are the third classification of men that the Lord said that's going to be erased at the end of the day off the planet, man.
Yep.
You are the wicked. That's
Yep.
it.
Seed of the devil,
Seed of the devil.
Hey,
son of Satan.
the word says you can condemn, but they be put on trial. See, the Lord has been recording everything you have done. All right, that's like when it say in Thessalonians that revealing, it's being revealed because what, you the son of perdition, constant destruction. And you're seeing that through the Greeks, Romans, all right, down to the Brits, down to America, all right. All these Edomite errors is resulting in what? Death, destruction, and chaos. That's what he brings forth, all right. He constantly brings forth death, destruction, and chaos. That's why his blessing, the Lord gave him that sword, and he took it, and he knew exactly what to do with it. He said, I'm gonna take this, and you know what I'm gonna do? Go swing it.
Give my brother Jacob.
Get my brother. Jacob. Yep. And the thing is, he is still in that mindset to get his brother Jacob. Right. That's what he's constantly looking to do. I want to do whatever I can. And the Lord is recording everything. Now your records are going to be revealed. Even to show this is what you did.
Damn.
Even the other nations are starting to bring it out. Iran.
Yep.
Right? Does this say, hey, man, look at what this man has done to your people, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Everybody's starting to see and recognize who's the problem on the face of the earth. And they're starting to look narrowly at them.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else have something?
I want a little bit out there. Isaiah 14. Oh, damn. I don't even know where I'm starting. I get straight to the point. In verse 5, it says, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. You see? So that's the time that we getting ready to come into, man.
Right.
You see? Esau, bro, this nigga did, bro. Like brothers was going into how these Edomites, they trying to be everything else. Esau don't even want to be Esau. That's why you have the biggest case of identity theft took place on the planet Earth by those small heads calling themselves Israelites, man. You see? Then you had the rest of them fugitives trying to go under other names. You know what I'm saying? When really they true identity of the Edomites, man. You see, because they fit these prophecies, man. Once you go into the prophecy, like the brother said, inquisition was made, an investigation was made. Now, in the time, the evidence is being revealed,
Right.
and now the criminal is being identified.
That's right.
You see, so now this nigga's trying to run from it, man.
Yep.
You see, so what other option does he have to try to kill the witnesses, man? You know,
Right. That curtain is being pulled back.
right? Yeah,
You know, we see who the damn wicked, the creep is at the end of the day.
supremacists.
You know, supremacist is.
And they curtain pulled back and we sticking on the wall. You can't close the curtain this time.
It don't curtain. We pull
Right.
the curtain down on this.
Bro.
Like it says, what is it? Jeremiah 49:10, I believe.
And what,
And Esau bear.
no, I'm about to say, at one point in time, bro, people didn't know about the Steen Island. People didn't know about, you know what I'm saying, what these fucking elites and these officials was doing, man. These niggas been doing it the whole time. They've been doing it the whole time, bro. You see? So look at all that shit that they've been doing, man. All the Amber Alerts before Amber Alerts, man. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got millions of fucking kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Along with the rest of the atrocities that he did to the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, along with what he's doing to the other nations, along with what he's doing to the creation, to the animals, this nigga got hella shit to pay for, man. That's why the scripture saying in Revelation, sins have stacked up to heaven, man.
Yeah, this dude, and that's prophecy as well. Man. Prophecies are coming to pass because the scriptures say that he was going to be exposed when the time of his exposure. Shameful spewing is upon these devils, man.
That's right.
Everything they have done, everything that they decide to try to do is coming out because the prophets, the men of the Lord, are out here, man.
Right.
You know, and these devils can't make a move without what they're trying to do coming out, man. You know what I'm saying? Shameful spewing is on his glory, man. You know, what's it, Habakkuk 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, Habakkuk 2, man. So, yeah, he's been exposed, man. You know?
That's right.
You know?
Dude, this is Isaiah 13:1. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. It says, lift ye up a banner upon a high mountain, and exalt that voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the noble. All right, and we went into how he's lifting up they're lifting up their banner, but we're lifting up our banner right now. Say that we are going to conquer this land at the end of the day. And as you have did, we're going to do it unto you.
Right.
As Revelation 13:9-10 goes into.
Yep.
All right, so we're lifting up a banner inside of Babylon, which is America, and shaking our hands at them. And this message is going into the house of the nobles, man.
Right.
And they understanding this is putting fear into their hearts, terrible fear.
Right.
It talks about in Revelation 11:11, right?
See it?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, we're in the gates right now, man. That's what we're in this gates right here. We out here, man. Yeah, shaking a hand, pointing that finger at this devil, man. You know, telling him what's about to happen, what's coming. Got a lot to pay for. A lot of blood has been shed of these people on this line, man. You got to pay for that.
Yep.
You know, the Lord set that up in the law. Blood atones for sin. You know, that's atonement for your soul. What's that? Leviticus the 17th chapter, bro. You know, and when you read actually in Genesis the 9th chapter, it goes into whosoever killeth a man. Matter of fact, can I get it real quick?
Of course you can. You can do whatever you want, bro. What you want?
Genesis 9 and 6.
Okay. Let's see here. This is Genesis 9:6. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed.
Yeah, whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. The brother, I think he quoted. No, he read Numbers 35. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of blood in these lands. You know what these people are, man. You know, because that's what this dude enjoys, putting Jacob to death, man. He gets pleasure out of this shit, man. You know, he's not playing. Devil, that perpetual hatred means never ending ancient hatred. It goes all the way back to the garden. They were trying to cut off the righteous line from the beginning, man.
Right.
You know, and he ain't through. He ain't stopped. Like I think I heard the Zaquan quote. You know, then shall I kill my brother Jacob? Somebody quoted it. I heard one of the brothers quote it. You know, and, you know, nothing has changed, bro. You know, that which was then is now.
Right.
So he still got that spirit and mindset on him, man. You know? And he coming after you niggas, man. You
Right.
niggas and spigots.
Yep.
He coming after you, bro. You got a lot of these Northern Kingdom too, bro. That's on some BS, man.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Hating their brother, man. Well, the Lord sees you, and you gonna pay for that shit, man.
That's right.
You know, you identify more with them because your hair is a little more stringy like theirs, a little straighter. Your skin is a little lighter tone.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, so you closer identify to them than with the so-called blacks. You know, the Southern kingdoms. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, the Southern Kingdom Negroes, what's that? The Haitians and the
Benjamites.
Benjamites. Yeah,
Matrix.
those are your brothers, man. You know,
Yep.
the Southern Kingdom. You know, not these damn Edomites, man. That's why they go crazy when they see that sign, that Jeebus sign
Yeah.
with them horns on it. You know,
Yep.
they can't understand why they got horns on Jeebus. They can't understand it, man. You know, but that's why he got horns on it, call he Jeebus. You know, that's not the God of the Bible, man. You know, that's not who he is, man.
Right.
That dude go back to it goes further, but he goes back to a guy by the name of Cesare Borgia. You know, the Borgia family, the first crime family. It was on Showtime, Showtime, I believe.
So
The Borgias. You know, and that dude was a demon, man. You know, sleeping with his sister, murdered his brother. You know, incestuous pedophile.
Yep.
You know, bro, and that's supposed to be represent the Messiah, man. Our power.
right.
Stop, bro. Dude was a demon, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got to sponsor.
Nah. I'm gonna stop at the top. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed, for in the image of the Most High made he man.
Yeah, there it is. You know, he made man in his image, man. You know, so you shed that blood. You're gonna have to. The only way to atone, you know, which is set up in the law, is by blood, man.
That's
You
it.
shed blood, you're gonna have to get you. If you shed blood, you're gonna have to get your blood shed, man.
Right.
You know,
Right.
that's what it is.
Yep.
That's how the Lord set it up, man. An eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, life for life, death for death. That's the power of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That crap you hearing in Christianity, that's not no, man. That's plantation Christianity. It's not real, man. You know, and actually the Son, Yahushua said the same thing. You know, they worded crazy when it's not worded how they say it. Do unto others as you would have them to do unto you.
Right.
So basically, Yahushua was saying, if you want to get put into slavery, put me into slavery. Put a man in slavery if you want to go into slavery. You know, so he's a life for life, foot for foot, eye for eye. He's the same as the Father, man.
That's right.
You know, nothing different.
Yeah, I got you. Revelations 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
That's it, bro.
Pay back.
Payback. What was just broken down, man. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. If you want it done to you, then do it. You know what I'm saying? Do unto others that you have them to do unto you. And they did that to the
sure did.
Israelites. They did that.
They did that.
Did it big. You know, another level.
Yeah.
Further the affliction. What's that? Zechariah.
I see. That's it.
It's one in Zechariah too, I think. One in 15, I believe. That's the one you first.
That's Zechariah 1:15.
Right.
Yeah, for the
For
affliction.
the affliction. Yeah, man.
Mm.
You know, they did that, bro. They forwarded that affliction, man. You know, which the scriptures speak of, affliction not gonna rise a second time. So that was it.
Right.
That's our turn.
That's right. Zechariah 1:15 said, "And I was very sore displeased with the heathens that were at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction."
Yep, that affliction, man. They did that. You Edomites got a lot to pay for, bro. You know, and it's time to pay the piper. It's time, check is due. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Got it out. Yeah, that was one.
That's it.
Yeah.
For us, it's 10:06. 10:06, what y'all think?